The heart that love nature truly, nature never betrays the one. जो हृदय प्रकृति से सच्चा प्यार करता है, प्रकृति उसको कभी भी धोखा नहीं देती. These lines are told in Wordsworth poem Tinter's Abbey. ये लाइनें विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ की टिंटर्स एबे में बोली गई हैं. Hello guys, this is Gulnashi Iqbal and welcome to my YouTube channel Gul Study Point. Our today's topic is William Wordsworth. This video is very helpful for those who wants to know about William Wordsworth. So watch full video, like and share video and subscribe my channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. So come to the point and let's start with the video. William Wordsworth was a romantic poet. He was basically a poet of nature. He belongs to 19th century poet. William Wordsworth liked the simple life. William Wordsworth was born on 7th April 1770 at Cockermouth in Cumberland. His father was John Wordsworth. He was the second son of his parents. His parents died when he was only 13 years old. His father was an attorney. William Wordsworth's father was an attorney. You have to remember that point. You have to remember this point that William Wordsworth's father was an attorney, because many times the questions came in the examination that what did William Wordsworth's father do? What did John Keats' father do? So you have to remember that William Wordsworth's father was an attorney. William Wordsworth's brother's name was Richard and his sister's name is Dorothy. William Wordsworth was educated at the grammar school Hawkshead at St. John's College, Cambridge. He went in 1787. He took his degree in Cambridge University. He had been a keen student of military history. On leaving Cambridge, he went to London. He always preferred to study still sad music of humanity. He liked simple life. William Wordsworth became a worshipper of nature and he glorified rustic life long before he came to know the views of French philosopher Rousseau. Switzerland and France brought him into the ardent revolutionary atmosphere of the continent. William Wordsworth was an eager reader. He was well acquainted with the great critics of 18th century. William Wordsworth was died at 23rd of March 1850. Now we will talk about his works. I mean to say that William Wordsworth's work. So, he published Lyrical Ballad at 1798 and started Romantic Age. Lyrical Ballad is written together with the St. S.T. Coleridge and William Wordsworth. S.T. Coleridge was William Wordsworth's best friend. You have to remember that S.T. Coleridge's full form, S.T. S for Samuel, T for Tyler. Samuel Tyrrell Coleridge. Who was Samuel Tyrrell Coleridge? You have to remember that William Wordsworth's best friend is S.T. Coleridge and his sister's name is Dorothy. Okay, so come to the point. He impressed French Revolution a lot of. He was married in the age of 32 in 1802. He was married with Mary Hutchinson. There were published 4 editions of Lyrical Ballads. The first was published in 1798. The second was published in 1802. The second published in 1800. Third published in 1802 and the fourth published in 1805. His motto? The motto of William Shakespeare is to return to nature. So, now we talk about the reason of lyrical ballad. The first edition of lyrical ballad was an experiment. He did the experiment with S.T. Coleridge. There was no preface of lyrical ballads first edition. So you have to remember the first edition had no preface and it is published in 1798. Who published? In which date? The lyrical ballads first edition published. So you have to remember that the first edition published in 1798. Okay. The Rime in the Ancient Mariner, that is written by S.T. Coleridge, and Tinton's Abbey, that was written by William Wordsworth, were included in the first edition of lyrical ballad. You have to remember that the Rime in the Ancient Mariner, that is written by S.T. Coleridge, and Tinton's Abbey, that was written by William Wordsworth, were included in the first edition of lyrical ballad. The second edition of lyrical ballad published in 1800, and this edition had a preface, so we called the second edition Preface to Lyrical Ballad. The third edition published in 1802, the same year when he was married with Mary Hutchinson, and the fourth edition published in 1805. William Wordsworth is known as poet of man, as the poet of childhood, and the poet of nature. So you have to remember that the poet of man is William Wordsworth, the poet of childhood is William Wordsworth, and the poet of nature is William Wordsworth. This is the point that you have to remember, that William Wordsworth loved nature a lot of. There was 4 stages of his love. The first stage is he liked the outer appearance of nature. The second stage is he liked the peace of nature. The third stage is he considered as a living soul of the nature. And the fourth stage of his love to nature is he considered nature as a great teacher. So now we will talk about the Prelude. The Prelude is the semi-autobiography of William Wordsworth that was published after his death. His wife, Mary Hutchinson, made this publish. In this work, Wordsworth told about growth of poetic mind and soul. There are 14 books in the Prelude. In the first and second book of the Prelude, William Wordsworth is talking about his childhood, when he lived in Lake District, when he did natural activities like boating, fishing, etc. These natural activities impressed William Wordsworth since his childhood. In his first book, he told about 10 years of his childhood, and in the second book, he told about 17 years of his life. In his third book, William Wordsworth shares his experiences of his study life in Cambridge University. He told about the summer vacations in his fourth book. In his fifth book, he told about his interest of reading books. He read Shakespeare, Milton, and many other big poets. In his sixth book, he told about his journey to France, Italy, and Switzerland. He told about his summer vacations that were passed with Dorothy and Mary Hutchinson. You have to know that Mary Hutchinson was his wife. The Prelude is a long poem finished in 1805 but not published in 1805 but not published until 1850. Tinton's Abbey published in the first edition of Lyrical Ballads in 1798. It was a great romantic poetry. The first fruit of his genius were seen in the lyrical ballad 1798. The Word is Too Much With Us. It was a sonnet of William Wordsworth. It was composed in 1802 and published in 50 poems into 2 volumes. It was written after Petrarchan pattern. I am going to tell you the point that you have to remember, that the prelude's other name is growth of a poet's mind. Okay, the prelude's other name is growth of a poet's mind, and it is an autobiographical, semi-autobiographical poem in blank verse addressed to Coleridge. It was begun in 1798 and finished 1805 in 14 books published in 1850 after the death of William Wordsworth. His wife, Mary Hutchinson, made published his poem The Prelude. Daffodils. Daffodils, published in poems of 2 volumes in 1807. It was written in 1804. It was divided into 4 stanzas. Daffodils is the real life experience with his sister Dorothy. In 1843, William Wordsworth appointed poet laureate in Britain. So now at the end, I want to tell you the important points people have to remember is that William Wordsworth defined Romanticism in the reawakening of the Middle Ages. William Wordsworth and Coleridge rejected the neoclassical principles in favor of Romanticism. In Tinton's Abbey, William Wordsworth called himself the worshipper of nature. Prelude is a semi-autobiographical poem. William Wordsworth's poem proved a medicine for J.S. Mill. Solitary Reaper is a lyrical poem. If you people want to watch this video in Hindi, you can watch. I am sharing the link in the description. If you like the video, please like and share and subscribe my channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon. If you don't press the bell icon, you will not get the notification of my videos. So press the bell icon and subscribe my channel. And thanks a lot for watching my video. Keep watching all my videos. Bye bye. Take care.